Now we're back, everybody.
With more reading class 7. Although probably more pom-pom party. Or maybe some card on motorcycles.
No, you were right the first time. Reen in class 7. Most
yes.
Specifically Emma of class 7. Thank you for helping the village. It's the least we could do. Everyone there has helped us out so much. Well, it's much appreciated. I volunteered to work on the barrier, but Grandmother said she would have others work on this part of their training, so I came back instead. Let me know if you need anything. Ooh. Emma, what's that you're reading? Wait, don't tell me. It's not what you think. I don't even have any more Forbidden Grimoire. These are some notes left by Isola Milstein, my mother. Grandmother collected the ones she'd saved and sent them to me. Phew, so that's all it was. Your mother was a wandering witch before Vita was, right? Yes, but her magical abilities weren't really all that powerful. But she was always eager to learn. She had a good many ties to the outside world and took it upon herself to look into the Empire's curse on her own. She must have been such a big influence on my sister when she was young. And an incredible person at that, from what you've told me. She passed away from an unfortunate accident, right? That's right, though I'm not sure if it was the work of the curse per se. It probably just is a coincidence, right? Then again, I suppose dealing with the curse's aftermath is in itself a form of being caught up in it. Yeah, you're probably right about that one. That said, there's actually quite a few entries that have nothing to do with her mission. It's as if I'm rekindling the memories I had of her when I was young. It feels nice, you know? Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, by the way, I saw a little good luck spell written in here somewhere. Want to try it out, Reed? It might help relax your body and mind from all the fatigue you're feeling. I promise it's nothing sketchy or dangerous like before. Oh, it's very sketchy. We should turn off the lights. It's alright, Emma. I trust you. A magic charm written by Emma's mom, huh? Sounds intriguing. Sure, I'll take you up on that, since you're offering, I mean. Oh, don't worry. It's really no trouble at all, really. It's better if we didn't do it here, though. Shall we go someplace else? Oh, ooh la la. Huh, I half expected you to take us to the atelier like before. Well, I'm actually prohibited from using it for the time being, after that incident we had before, that is. But this spell isn't dangerous like last time. You can rest easy, I assure you. Well, I should hope so. It is just a magic charm, after all. That smell. It's Aran flower, isn't it? It is. The scent of Aran flowers can enhance the potency of the charm. Though it is also known to induce a few other effects as well. Other effects? Oh, my neck. Oh, enough about that. Let's begin, Reen. Could you lean forward a bit, just like before? Got it. I didn't get duped into this again, did I? Don't think too hard about it. It's only a magic charm, remember? Alright, here we go.
By your side through land and sea.
Sucker forbidden magic. What's this? Why am I naked in my mind? Except for my cape and my mishi. What you're seeing, Reen, is neither your consciousness nor mine. It's a crossing of both, a state of being not unlike that of a dream. I think I understand. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience. But what's with the way we look? These are just our astral forms, Reen. Like I said, don't think too hard about it. Things might get a little embarrassing from here. Bear with me for just a little longer, okay? Huh? Oh. I was just kidding about the sex, but okay. Ah, this sensation. Where have I felt it before? Mom, but not just Lucia. Reen. Good night. Well, good morning. Did you have a nice rest? So that's what happened. I fell asleep just like that. Did you carry me all the way here? Wasn't that hard? A bit, perhaps, but never mind that. How are you feeling? Well, my body and mind feel totally refreshed, almost as though I've been completely reborn. My compliments to your mom. This charm was incredible. It was originally one of the witch's lullabies, from what I understand. Mother used it as a base for her own unique version. She designed it so that you could be used not only for children, but also our family and those you hold dear. She wanted to use it on a human from the outside world. my father. That's when... Yeah, I get it. That said, that astral form caught me pretty off guard, too. It was a little embarrassing, to be sure. I guess it really is something best kept for family members. No, that part was likely one of the effects of the Aaron flower. See, by elevating our thoughts toward one another, it ends up bringing out our heart's deepest,
Wait, no! It's not what you think! That wasn't my intention!
Emma, you might be a glasses-up librarian, but you a little kinky here. After waiting for Emma to settle down, Reen left the sickbay alongside her. No more Emma Bond. That was Maxim Emma. Okay. So... Duvally is next. Those enhanced Jaegers. Improving one's physical ability with hypnosis is absolutely absurd. Quite honestly, they're a disgrace to Ouroboros. They ought to hold themselves to the highest standards like my lord. My lord. I'll be there soon. Duvally. Now that I think about it, the shop should be done polishing what I left there. But the time to use it hasn't come yet. For now, I need to keep focused on what's directly in front of me. Looks like Duvally left something pretty important at the shop. If you're not opposed to it, you want to go get that back now, Duvally? What? It's fine. It's nothing that needs to be taken care of immediately anyway. But it's important to you, right? If leaving it for later will bother you, then it's probably better to take care of it before we face off against the Steel Maiden. You're as nosy as ever, Schwarzer. But you're probably right in this instance. Okay, I'll take you up on the offer then. This one time. Afterward, they visited the workshop in Ordis to pick up the important object that Duvally had entrusted to Strauss. Oh, the armor. This is your armor and even your helmet too. You had some work done on them? Yes, there were some minor scuffs that were starting to stand out. I had heard talk of a skilled artisan working here in Ordis, so I decided to take the chance and asked for them to mend it. This isn't the usual sort of work I'd expected to do when I first began here. But your request was so earnest, it gave me more than enough inspiration to take the job and give it my full attention. Much appreciated. Such a beautiful shine. This level of technical ability is exactly what I'd expect from an artisan favored by the dupes. With this, I'm one step closer to fulfilling my oath. Duvally. No idea what that's about, but if I may offer my thoughts, you don't appear fully prepared to me. Huh? Decades of working as a glass artisan comes with its perks. I can tell when someone's heart is clouded, shall we say. I've polished up your helmet and your armor back to the original luster. Now you have to make sure that your spirit matches. Oh. Yeah, I see. Thank you for your services. Strauss, you can't just make a girl cry like that. Perhaps I've gone and run my mouth. Don't worry about it. Thank you again. Reen spoke to Duvally, who was standing stock still outside the workshop. He invited her to the Harbor District, suggesting they make use of their time in Ordis to go look at the sea. Oh, Duvally, you used to kill me. I know, Reen, but now I love you. Have you been waiting long, Duvally? Duvally. Yeah, that's cold. Reen, you can't just ice cream a girl at the ocean, my guy. Like, what do you think you're doing? And what is that? Sorry, it's gelato. I found a great place for it last time I was here on field exercises. Want some? It really hits the spot on a hot day like this. Honestly, I can't believe you. We've got an important battle coming up. Can't you be a little more serious? Haha, this is just how I am. I think it's fine for you to just be yourself, too. Be myself? To tell the truth, I've always been a little envious of you. Even when you were with the Society, there was something very earnest about you. And even now that you're with us, your swordsmanship is still just as confident as it's ever been. I can't help but admire that. I feel like ever since I was a kid, all I've ever done is doubt myself. I can see why Aryan Road would make you the leader of the Stahlritter. Schwarzer, Don't worry, you'll get through to her. I'm sure of it. You've already seen through to her true intentions, right? Perhaps. Then that's all that's left for us is to give it our all. I hope I'll get to see you again in your armor again sometime soon. What? Blast it all. Why did you have to ruin the mood? I think I'm starting to see things more clearly now, though. Maybe the real reason I chose to ally with him is... You okay, Duvalie? I'm fine. It's none of your business. Come on, let's finish the gelato before it melts and get back. Loitering around aimlessly like this is unbecoming of one who is known as the Swift. Sure, let's get going. Duvalie and Reen. Duvareen. Reenvalie. Reen and Duvalie enjoyed the view of the ocean and the delicious gelato for a little while longer. Aw, gelato, ocean, Duvalie date. They headed back to the Courageous Two afterward, ready to face whatever lay ahead. Duvalie date.
Gelato.
Duvalato.
Gelato. Yum.
Duvalie. Yum.
No.
What do you mean no? She's got those Dutch hair buns. It's great. Duvalie's great. Top tier Duvalie. Game room, which is on this floor. I was already on this floor. God dang it, I'm dumb. Showers, no. Meeting room, no. Third floor, no. Game room. Game room. Interesting. Yeah, pretty good, right? This is my latest recipe, blue cheese soup. I reduced it a whole lot to really bring out the ingredients and essential flavors. Well, listen, I've got nothing against blue cheese in itself. But getting it in such a concentrated form is a little overwhelming. It packs a real punch, that's for sure. I knew you guys would like it. It took a lot of work, but knowing it measures up to Class 7's high standards makes it all worth it. Okay, that is absolutely not what I said. I'm getting some serious deja vu here. Fermented foods are a big part of Nordic cuisine, but I've never encountered anything with a smell this pungent. Still, you can't knock it until you try it. I just have to let my taste buds be the judge over my nose. On another note, I've been meaning to ask, do you play Pom Party, Reen? Yeah, don't tell me you do too. I wouldn't expect you to be the type to get into that sort of thing. Ha, well, it caught my eye while I was toying around with the Orbital computer on the Merkaba. Care to play a round or two with me when you get some spare time? Sure, that'd be fun. That's what we were waiting for. Oh, he's ranked higher than Tito.
Go easy on me.
Oh, it's got different music.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I like this track. This track is cool. I like this track.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I just lost.
I had the wind at my back.
Shut up, guys. Nobody cares about you or your vaunted wind.
Go easy on me.
This is what I think of your wind, Gaius. I did not combo as much as I was actually expecting to. No, that was supposed to be green down.
Oh no.
Oh my god, if that was
I had
green
the
down, I
wind
actually
at
would have
my
won.
back. Go easy on me.
Jesus Christ,
I
Gaius
had the
knows how to
wind
play
at
the
my
game.
Go easy on me.
He's not the only one who knows how to be gaming. Robots.
Well played.
Whew.
Oh,
What? You were robot-y there.
I could see that. Well, I could hear that. But you got it.
The real question is, can I get him again?
Go easy on me.
Good luck.
I don't need luck, I just need more skill. Jesus Christ,
I had
Gaius.
the wind at my back. Go easy on me.
Like, I gave him like a bajillion lines, and then he got rid of all those lines and immediately just fucking crushed me.
Yep. I mean, that's how the game works.
Like,
I had the
how can he
wind.
build it up so fast?
Go easy on me.
I don't know. His moves are basically instant. Like, as soon as he gets the pattern thing, he automatically, like, places it somewhere.
Yeah, I know. The AI in puzzle games legit cheats.
Well played.
Like, yeah, okay, so I got him twice. Yeah, the AI in puzzle games legit cheats. Like, they are able to fucking drop their stuff almost instantly. They can see like 6 or 7 moves ahead. Oh, Reen, it was pretty tough there in Aaron, wasn't it? Yeah, your help really saved me back there, Elise. Hey, what's that? Yo, you mean this? My jacket. Now that I think back, I did have you hang on to it for me, didn't I? But it was so ratty and tattered then. How did you... Well, I've actually been patching it up little by little in my free time. I still have to put the finishing touches on it, so you have to wait just a little longer, okay? Is that right? Thanks a lot, Elise. You just keep taking care of me, don't you? That's the sort of unspoken agreement we siblings have, no? Well, when will you be leaving for Crossbell? I should be able to finish it up if we have time, a little bit of time left before our departure. If we have some time left, things are going to be getting more intense soon. I mean, you mentioned finishing it up, but the jacket's already pretty much done, right? What do you have left? The belt buckle? The belt buckle? Something like that? Well, truth is, I might have asked a certain few individuals to help with the finishing touch. Considering your circumstances, you could say it's something that it would be best to have. If I'd known things would turn out like this, I would have just taken it to them. Oh, I'm pretty lost here, Elise. Do you mean you need to go to the surface and visit someone or something? Then it's not even a question. Shall we head for Valimar? Wouldn't now be a good time? Everyone else is resting at the moment. That's true, but I need to mentally prepare myself for handing this over. No, now would actually be a good time. Would you mind taking us down to Valimar? Reen and Elise then went down to the surface and headed to a certain location. I swear to God, if it's R plus E in a heart and bedazzled on the back of the jacket, that's going to be the greatest thing. Surprisingly, they went to... Where did we go? Where did we went to? Aaron Village. Aaron Village? Wow, so your urgent business was in Aaron? Just when did you have the chance to arrange this anyway? I've come down here on an occasion to take care of things while you've been away. Thank you both for your help earlier. It would appear that you finished everything then? Let me take a look. Here it is. Wow, it's beautiful. This is splendid. I can see the passion in every stitch. You flatter me. It isn't much, really. It looks pretty that's really impressive. Looks picture perfect to me. Ah, but just wait until you're wearing it. She really poured her heart into it. It'd be a shame if it got torn up like before, no? Oh. When she resolved to sew it, I gave her a special thread to use. And now we'll be infusing it with magic. Sigyn and Rose, I need your help. Of course. Leave it to us. Magic jacket! Please let my jacket come to life and start dancing. Oh, I wanted it to come to life and start dancing. There we go. It definitely feels as comfortable as before. Maybe even more so, actually. Oh, you're just saying that. No, he's right. It's really obvious how much love you poured into it. My word, despite all the misfortune that follows you around, Ring, you certainly are a lucky man. That coat should now be just as strong as the black outfit we made. No matter how wild the curse runs, this should be able to stymie its effects. If you want to show your appreciation, wear it often and with pride. Yes, ma'am. Honestly, I have no idea how to begin thanking you all. Thank you so much, Miss Dahlia, Sigyn, Roselia. It really means a lot. Well, you're welcome. But you did the lion's share of the work, my dear. A question, why does Dahlia get a nice miss before her name, yet I'm just plain old Roselia? Oh, I didn't mean... She does have more of a wise old lady vibe than Rose does. That's enough from the peanut gallery. Thank you, Elise. I really appreciate this. I'll treat it extra carefully. I'd hate to damage it after all the effort that went in. I'm glad it means so much to you, but you don't need to be that delicate. I'll always be here to mend it for you. But I will say an all-black ensemble would suit your current hair color more right now. You think so? Well, I'm not exactly striving to be a fashion icon. I imagine people think I'm already showy enough. Don't be silly. There's nothing wrong with dressing well. And you have me to keep your wardrobe in shape. Just say the word and I'll get to stitching. Yeah, for sure. At least his die-hard aesthetic sense is a little concerning. Back to the ship, then. It's just about time to start heading towards Crossbell. Something the matter? I promised myself that after giving you this jacket, I'd finally gather up my courage. Though I had planned to hand it over a little later than this. Courage? What do you mean? It's been such a long time since we first met. For quite a bit of it, I really thought you were my biological brother. But as I grew a little older, I eventually understood that you were adopted into the family. Looking back, I realized just how cold I was to you for a time. Now that you mention it, when you started up at St. Estrella, you began keeping your distance. It really took me by surprise. I know. I just wasn't able to manage my emotions at that age. They were so overpowering. I was worried that I might blurt out something that can't be unsaid, so I kept you at arm's length. I'm sorry, Ring, for hurting your feelings while I was so focused on protecting mine. There's no need for apologies, Elise. We were a lot younger then. Wait a second. What did you mean by blurting out something that can't be unsaid?
You're my family. My brother. I love you, Reen.
And I love you too, Elise.
But there's more to it than just that.
You've already been through 2 rivalries, and your life is still in danger from one moment to the next. Arian Road awaits you in Crossbell. You'll eventually have to face Prince Cedric, Rufus, Chancellor Osborne. I worry so much about you, Reen. Sometimes I don't think I can even take it. But we're together right now. When I realized I might lose you any day, I decided that my fears about telling you the truth paled in comparison. Elise.
I love you, Reen. As more than just your sister. I've fallen for you in every way I can.
Aww.
Perhaps it started the very first day we met.
Yeah. This isn't a joke, is it? Of course it isn't. Do you think I'd say something like that as a joke? No, I was just making sure. Now I was teasing you there. Come on, Reen, we better get back to the ship. Hold on, Elise! It wasn't easy for you to come out with that, but now that you've confessed you love me, you're just going to act like nothing happened? Weren't you expecting some sort of response from me? Nope. I didn't bring this up because I was looking for an answer out of you. I just thought that it'd be nice to share my feelings with you, even if nothing comes of it. I didn't want to have any regrets, and you should act in a way that won't leave you with any either. What I want for you is to never give up on yourself, and to follow your heart with who you choose to love, rather than be led by guilt. No! Be led by guilt! Pick Elise. She's the best. Oh. Thank you, Elise. I'm still not quite sure how to feel. To be honest, it's going to take some time for me to process what you've shared. But your message has pierced deep. That's all I could ask for. Breen returned to the ship with Elise, slowly digesting what she had told him. He changed back into his black clothing from before. Oh, in order to keep his newly mended jacket in pristine shape. Okay, I was fucking about to just jump through this fucking dimension, just beat his ass. Wait, Reen's original hair? Reen's black jacket does look pretty cool. But friggin' Reen the True Dark Prince is pretty great. But Reen's and Reen's jacket, man, Elise poured her love into it. I've been waiting 4 games for that. Okay. And you know what makes me mad?
What?
As I told you a while back, all these women are coming out and confessing they love us, but we can't romance any of them now. Like, that's some bullshit.
Nah, that's fine.
That's some bullshit.
Nah, that's fine.
B-O shit. Bullshit. Man, you're always asking for something. I don't know what's on your plate, but I'm pretty busy with my own shit here. Alright, well, I'll let you know. Peace. Ash, who was that? Well, if it isn't Thor's biggest busybody, way to eavesdrop on me. It's nothing. Bad influence from back home hit me up, that's all. Bad influence? Come again? Yeah, you met him once, but he's not the kind of guy a goody two-shoes like you would cozy up with. Name's Brad. He's a real shit stirrer. Oh, wait, I think Yeah, I know who you mean. That friend of yours from Raquel. He was the one who tried to sell you out to that informant when you snuck into the city, right? Yeah, I guess he's wrangled together my old Fafnir buddies from during the Civil War. Now they're back in operation and up to their old tricks. Though it looks like they're sticking with low-level crap, like extortion and brawling. Nothing the IDF would give 2 shits about. When we were doing the field exercise before, I ended up giving him my contact info. And now he says he has something to discuss with me. Whatever the hell that means. That is a little concerning, I have to say. He must have his reasons for contacting you like this, though, right? To be perfectly honest, given everything that's been going down, I don't really have time to be dicking around with that bastard. We'll focus on our own problems, and you focus on yours. Ash. If it's going to be bugging you anyway, why not see what he has to say? You must have at least an inkling as to why he wants to talk to you, right? Well, yeah, if I consider the circumstances surrounding the guy. Still, though. Even more reason to tie up loose ends now, right? To make sure you don't regret it down the line. I'll be there alongside you, of course, as your instructor and as a fellow member of Class 7. Man, Teach, you just love nosing in on people's drama, don't you? I get what you're saying, though. Can't really move forward when you're knee-deep in yesterday's bullshit. Alright, bring out Valimar, Schwarzer. I want to settle this. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Ash is like the realest motherfucker. You know?
I like Ash.
What?
I like Ash.
Yeah, he is like the realest motherfucker. Can't move forward when you're knee deep in yesterday's bullshit. That's pretty good. You got it, Ash. Ash called Brad back to talk. They met at Deckens and Raquel, and Brad told Ash everything. Ash! I'm glad you're here. And you too, instructor. Just thought I'd drop by. You've got some nerve calling me out after bringing back Fafnir trying to sell me out. God, I feel so bad about that. It's like I was possessed or something. And I couldn't think of anyone else who could help with this. Please help me. I don't know what to do. It seems like things are pretty serious. Alright, we'll hear you out. So, you and your friends committed blackmail and other misdemeanors. In the shadows was your informant, Miguel. Yeah, that's basically it. At first, he was just doing stuff like showing us the perfect places to extort people. But then he made me do all sorts of stuff because I owed him or something. I had to bring some product from Ordis without the Imperial Defense Force busting me. You mean? Sounds pretty sketchy. Yeah, and recently he's been asking for some pretty major stuff. To top it all off, we almost got dragged into some shady business of his not too long ago. If this keeps going, we're seriously going to end up at the point of no return. Okay, I get it. So he had you move some product, huh? Ash? It's nothing, alright? Long story short, you realize the error of your ways because you're in way over your head and you're scared. Now you know how stupid you were to bring Fafnir back and do whatever the hell you want right before the war, huh? So what? Is there something wrong with me realizing that? It's just, you went off to join that military academy and then I heard you shot the Emperor of all people. So when this old dude told me I could be top dog around town, I thought, yeah, why not? It looks like the curse worked its way in with all that emotional turmoil. Yeah, I got it. I'm the reason why. Probably for that moron, too. In that case, I gotta set things straight, huh? Ash, are you okay? You look like you're back to normal. Well, back to being a goofball. Don't worry about it. Leave the rest to me, Brad. I'll talk it over with the old man. I've got some stuff I want to ask him myself anyway. You do? Anyway, we'll have you be of use here, got it? Let's go look for some clues. Reed and Ash began asking around about Miguel. The rumors they heard pointed him to being somewhere outside town with a new shipment of goods. Eventually, they tracked him down. Alright, this should be enough. Raquel's punks ain't gonna use more than this. About time I move on. One last trip back to town should do it. Oh, and where do you plan on scuttling off to next? What the? Ash? And the Ashen Chevalier? Yep, it's Ash and the Ashen. How's it hanging, Miguel? Been a while since I went to clean my apartment and ended up bumping into your ugly mug. I hear you've been helping out Brad and the others. Hello, Miguel. I haven't seen you since our old field exercises. I hope you realize I'm not going to let you get away with anything that might put young people in danger. Now, we'd like you to tell us about whatever it is you brought here from Ordis. I don't know what Brad's been telling you, but you've got me all wrong. I seek out young people with the potential and teach them the value of hard work, that's all. Shipping these things is just another aspect of that. A gun? So this is your new product, huh? It's an RF model. I'm guessing there's more in the container? That's right. I've got contacts in the military who've helped me build up a decent stash, little by little. I mean, no one knows for sure what's going to happen in the world after the war starts, right? You gotta be prepared. Savvy folks from all over the continent are putting together hidden weapon caches. The way I see it, I can make a fortune supplying them with the kind of high-quality arms they'll be needing. That's really low. What, so you're a war profiteer now? That's a pretty drastic change from when you only dealt in information. Not to mention how fast you got these weapons together all on your own. I figured that wouldn't be possible without the right connections and know-how. What aren't you telling us? Now that you mention it, something does seem off. It's simple, really. I wasn't always an informant. Until a little more than 10 years ago, I was a merchant working in a different kind of market. Some of the secret supply routes I learned about back then are coming in handy now, that's all. Now, I'm done talking. You gonna let me through or what? Can't keep my customers waiting. What is it, Ash? Hey, don't go making sudden moves. Look, Miguel, I don't give a rat's ass where you go next. But there's one thing I gotta ask you first. Ugh, I thought we were done here. Was it you? Were you the one who got me out of Hamel? Hey, where's this coming from? Ash, do you mean? Yeah, I've been thinking about it ever since we found my mom's diary. 14 years ago, a merchant helped me escape from Hamel and into Raquel. But what you said just now, that you were a merchant more than 10 years ago, well, things just clicked. Now I see. How long have we known each other, Miguel? From my first days of Raquel, from when I got adopted. Since I could remember, basically. You were involved with all of that, weren't you? I mean, you weren't exactly a good influence. You even sold me out to the Jaegers that one time. I always thought you were one of the most deadbeat pieces of crap around. But you still showed up at Mom's funeral and made a donation. That just felt so out of place for a small-time crook like you. I figured you must have had some ulterior motive. But looking at it now, I can't help but wonder if you felt some kind of obligation toward me. If I've got it wrong, go ahead and set me straight. When did you get so sharp, kid? I wanted to take this to the grave, but I guess my secret's out. It's true, then? Every word. 14 years ago, I was peddling my wares out by Parm. If I hadn't stepped out for a smoke that night, I might have never have met you. Whoa, take it easy, kid. What are you doing out on the road by yourself? Was that a gunshot? The hell's going on? This can't be good. Come on, kid. Let's get you out of here. I grabbed you and I put you on the first train I could find. But you wouldn't say a damn word to me, even after we got to Raquel. Didn't know what to make of that. I thought maybe you'd been mixed up in some bad business, and then the soldiers came for me. I don't know how they found out, but they knew I'd helped you get away. Forget about everything that happened that night, and ditch the kid. You'll be helping secure the future of the Empire. It's in your best interest to comply. We can pay whatever you want. Not a bad deal, huh? A deal, huh? Sounds more like a threat. That must have been part of the cover-up of Hamel that Osborn spearheaded. I hate to sound heartless, but I was eager for any excuse to get rid of you. So I took their mirror and gave you to one of the hostesses at my favorite club. I knew she wouldn't put you out on the street. She was quite the woman, taking the kid she knew next to nothing about and raising you as her own. You're telling me. So you see, I didn't really do anything that bad. I got you away from Hamel in one piece, and even set you up with a new family. Was it so much for me to collect a little compensation in return? Yeah, that's all there is to it. I cut my ties to you and got on with my life. Our past doesn't mean shit to me. Right now, you're nothing but some punk who's standing in the way of me and my business. So damn it, why can't I pull the trigger? You're a traitor, a criminal. You shot the Emperor, for crying out loud. No one's gonna miss you. I took the damn money. I washed my hands of you. You're nothing to me. Nothing. So why can't I? So that's it. Guess that explains the sudden shift in your business model. I know you're not going to admit it, but when you took that deal, it messed you up on the inside. You knew it was wrong, and you've been carrying that guilt with you ever since. That's what let the curse worm its way into your heart and turn you into a real crook. Ah. The hell are you talking about? Don't act like you know me. If I'm wrong, then why do you look like you're in so much pain? It's written all over your face, moron. You've been running from your sins all this time, but you just can't let them go. Ash, to be honest, I really don't give a shit how far you fall. But there's something you should know. Right up until she passed, Mom was still smiling. She said it was a blessing having me in her life. Go figure, right? She also told me she wished she could thank the guy who brought us together. And I feel the same. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you, and I wouldn't change a thing about the time I had with my mom. Well, it might have been nice if she'd been a better cook, but you can't win them all. As far as I'm concerned, my hometown isn't Hamel. It's Raquel, the town you brought me to. One of these days, I'll find a way to pay you back for everything you've done for me. I don't regret joining the academy or trying to find out about my past. That was my own choice. Because of that, I got to meet Kurt, Philly, Bunny, Phony Locks. Heh. Why does he call Kurt, and then everybody else by their fucking insulting nickname? I got to meet Pretty Boy, Philly, Bunny, Phony Locks. They're not a bad bunch. Hell, even some of the instructors are okay, I guess. Ha! So I figure I gotta at least say thank you. Not just for me, but for Mom, too. The curse, it's... For a kid who wouldn't talk at first, you sure grew up to have quite a mouth on you. Look at me, getting all sentimental. I feel like such a chump. But hey, all this only goes as far as getting me off the streets. Huh? Leading Brad astray and selling me out during the field exercises? Now that's a different story. I think you've got a little debt to be paid. You feel me? Damn. One punch! That ought to straighten his shit out. Man, that felt good. You're enjoying this a little too much. I hope this did you some good, Ash. Though now free from the curse, Miguel and Brad still had plenty of crimes to answer for. After turning them over to the authorities, Reen summoned Valimar to return him and Ash to the Courageous 2. You had me worried there for a minute. I'm glad it all worked out. Trust me, I was just as surprised to find out Miguel's the guy I owe my life to. At least now I feel like I can let the past go. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. Right. Enough sappy shit. Let's get back to the others. Fair enough, Ash. Fair enough. Ash is like the very definitive, like the very epitome of being a man. No sappy shit. Only man. But it's time now, dear.
Is it?
Yep, I did say we were saving the best girl for last. Who do you think it is?
I thought you said Elise, but
But we already did, Elise.
yeah.
So yeah, we're saving the best girl for last.
Okay.
Who do you think it is?
I don't know.
Who do you think it is? Take a guess.
Yeah. Best girl for last.
Yep.
No, you probably Muse.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Wrong answer.
Oh.
It's Crow.
God dang it, Crow.
Well, I've got everything I need, plus help with setting it all up. It all seems to be in order. So, let's say you head over once we have some spare time. Leave it to me. Crow or Dean, are the two of you going off somewhere? Yeah, you know, just two bros chilling in a hot spring. Ain't nothing weird about that. It's just as it is. Yeah, it's just a little thing I need to take care of. Something I want to handle before the next rivalry. Something to take care of, huh? I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, man. Just some personal business. We're all trying to put things in order by the next rivalry, so you gotta make sure you're all prepared too, alright? But if you're heading down to take care of anything, just let me know, okay? What kind of business does he have to take care of? I have to admit, I'm curious. Mind if I go with you, Crow? Also, why are you winking at me, Crow? We're going to be out there
It's
fighting
fine.
together, so I have to make sure you're firing on all cylinders. Reen. Keep in mind, it's not the fun kind of errand. It might be a good opportunity, though. I know they've been on your mind, after all. Who? Well, you'll figure it out soon enough. Alright, hurry up and get ready. Then, I'll be waiting here. Let's go, Crow. Let's go. Let's go, Crow. Once Reen was ready, they set off from the Courageous 2 with the two Divine Knights. Crow needed to visit a handful of different regions for their first stop. They found themselves at a familiar place. The Cathedral in St. Arc? What does he need to do here? There she is, just like I heard. Sorry, but can you wait a bit? Adios, please find a way to forgive my grandson, Michael. It doesn't absolve his crime, but he was truly concerned for this country. I pray that he can rest in peace. I pray for the same. Huh? What was that? Ah, these are his... Michael! Michael! Is it okay to have just handed those over? I'm in no position to ask for her forgiveness, so on to the next. So I bet Michael was Vulcan? Michael,
I'll be right back.
Well then, I'll also be right back. Oh, damn fools, the lot of them getting into this whole war. Good Constellation, Needhog, even those leftovers from the Northern Jaegers. What a mess. If only the boss and everyone could have. Sorry I couldn't get revenge for all of you. Huh? But it's good you survived, at least. Take care of yourself, yeah? That's what he would have wanted. Vulcan. Is this the boss's tag? Hey, you! He's making amends with all the people from the Imperial Liberation Front's families. Right then, just gotta wait for someone to get in touch now. Sure. I pieced it together now, Crow. This is about them, isn't it? After they returned to where Valimar and Nordine were waiting, Crow received a call. George! Hey, Reen, I should have known you'd get involved in this too. Crow reached out to me earlier and asked if I could help him out. Good thing you're still using your old number. So does this mean you found her? Yep. You're gonna have to make do with a voice call, though. Here, I'll patch you through. Hello, can you hear me alright? It's her. Good to hear from you again, Scarlet. Same here, C. Crow. Sorry, still getting used to that. I never thought we'd get a chance to talk again. As for Reen, I guess we haven't spoken in a while either. Not since Bereahard. I'm glad you're alright. I thought you'd still be locked up somewhere in Kreutzen. Heh, what can I say? This is business as usual for me. Right now I'm operating outside the Empire, on board a Merkaba. A Merkaba? Does that mean you're with the Grolsritter? Apparently, Eustace flexed his influence to have her released into protective custody. The church took her past as a squire into account and allowed her to work as a kind of penance for her role in the Civil War. Wow, Eustace really came through. Can't imagine it's all footsies and tea parties, though. What with you being a former terrorist and all. It was pretty tough at first, I admit, but things are better now. Father Wazi and the bald knight of his are actually pretty reasonable when you sit down and talk to them. Some of the recruits here joined up around the same time as me, and they're all interesting people here, so I'm not bored at all. That's great. I'm glad to know you're doing alright. I won't pretend I wasn't a little discouraged when I found out Osborne had survived, but I was able to get past that and find a new path forward thanks to all of you. You have my gratitude. Right. Crow, I heard all about what you've been doing. Let's both do our best. Not for revenge, but for them. And for the whole world, too. Of course. Let's do this thing right. So, those people we visited back there, were they really related to the members of the ILF? Yeah, I've been thinking about making this little trip ever since I got my memories back. It's the least I can do to make up for the pals who went to Gehenna with me. I managed to find some people who knew Vulcan and Gideon, so I just decided to go forward with it. I see. I've got to say, it was a surprise to hear Scarlet decided to go back to the church. No kidding, though I'm sure she had her reasons. Well, in any case, it feels good to tie up the loose ends. Now once my overtime's all used up, I can go without any regrets. Crow. No, the future's not decided just yet. For all we know, you might just end up with more time than you bargained for. We better not lose Crow again. I don't think I can handle it. They're back. Reen, Crow. Sheesh, where exactly did you two wander off to? Toa, Angelica. Even for us, there's always somewhere to return to and someone waiting there. So for everyone's sake, those we've lost and those who are still with us, we have to see this through to the end and make it back alive, no matter what. I guess you're right. First things first, we gotta kick some ass in this next rivalry. I'll be counting on you, partner. Right. Afterward, they were met by Toa and Angelica and made it back safely to the Courageous. Once the Divine Knights were on board, they set off to continue their missions. Alright. Until next time, everybody.
Till next time.